Hey Flowboarders, so I'm just doing a little couch surfing tonight. I was riding the other night and I went to do a kickflip, and what happened was the board went only halfway over and I couldn't get out of the way, and I landed right in the middle of the board and I heard pop. And when you hear pop, you just have that cringe because you know that's the end of your board. Basically, the core of the board was broken in half. So that's the end of the board. This thing is going to be a wall hanger. God, the cringe was, okay, yeah, I'm out, whatever, the $500 for it. And I'll just get a new board. Problem is, this is an Ash board. Ash went out of business like 2 years ago, so they haven't been making them. Can't get these things anymore. Now, 2 years ago, when I was told that Scott House, who is the owner and he's the board maker of Ash Boards, when I heard that Scott was going out of business, shutting the doors down, I called him up and I said, Scott, can you make me one last board? And he's like, yeah, no problem. I can get that to you. He's like, the only thing is, my printer went out of business a few months ago, so we don't have any more graphics being made. We're just limited to what's in stock. Asked him what graphics he had, wasn't too up for any of those because I always like riding these Powell Peralta tribute boards. Powell Peralta, for those who don't know, is Tony Hawk's skateboard team from the 1980s. One of my best friends was on the team, so pay tribute, love these guys. Anyway, then he remembered that the first time that I went to get one of these custom boards done, the graphic that I sent him was too small. So what happened was there was some white showing around the edges. So we had to get a new graphic that was larger, made for the board. And what he said was he still has the old graphics sitting around a shelf somewhere, and we can use that. And he's like, it's not going to be perfect. It's going to have some white around the edges. He's like, you cool with that? And I was like, hell yeah, perfect. Make the board. So he went ahead, he made it, and he sent it out to me. And that was 2 years ago. I took the box with the board, and basically what I did was I just put it up in the attic, and I've been waiting for my other board to crack. So this is the board here. And basically what I think I have is probably the last brand new Ash board that's out there. Probably one of the last boards that was off the line. So we'll see how this is made. Once again, it's been sitting upstairs just for years with that. All right, let's see how they do it. Yes. All right. Question is on the bottom. That's all there is there. I don't know if you can see that. That's like nothing. Oh man, this is like absolutely perfect with that. Exactly what I was looking for. So I have had people ask me what kind of board I actually ride. You know, what's the specifications on it? So I'll show you on this. This is a 40-inch carbon fiber board. So you can order the regular composite board, or you can order a carbon fiber. The carbon fiber comes in at about a little over 3.5 pounds versus your standard Flowrider Outlaw board or the other composites. They're probably around 5 pounds. So it is lighter, but I absolutely just love the weight on these things. You can choose basically what kind of cut you want. So you can get a pointed nose or what they call a chub nose, which is more squared off. This is kind of in between. I think this is a Brad Spencer cut, basically with that. You can order what color rail you want. So obviously I took the blue ones. You can order different types of grip for the top. I think this is VGT, but there's a whole bunch of new stuff out there on the market. When I started, we were on slippery boards, so I always put wax on my board. It's pretty old school. People don't do it these days, but you see the old school people who are riding still do it. That's just wax built up, basically. It looks disgusting out there, but it works really well with that. The other thing I get is I get a symmetrical rocker. So basically, this is rocker going this way. This is concave going this way. Now, the older boards, like the back would be flatter and the front would be more curved. But with these ones, there is no front or back. They're both curved upward at the same angle. The reason I like that is because when you do a shove it, now your board's not backwards. It's the same. It rides the same front and backwards. So that's what I go for. These ones have small raised side rails with that. I would probably like to try my next board, getting them higher even than this, but that looks pretty good. And yeah, I think that's about it for it. Anyway, I'm gonna wax this thing up. We're gonna head down to Moon Palace down in Cancun, Mexico. They got 2 Flowriders there. So we're gonna wax this thing up, give it a try. Right now it's just beautiful, it's clean. I'm probably just gonna sleep with it tonight with that, and then get it all gross and disgusting afterwards and just, I don't know, ride the hell out of this thing with that. Anyway, I'm psyched.